Hello, everyone. How are you today? Hello, Steve. Hello,
Hi, everybody.
Carol.
Oh, Steve's here. Hello, Steve, Carol,
Hello, Peter. How are
Peter.
you?
Welcome. Welcome you all. It's been a very hectic weekend, huh, Sue?
Very happy.
Very crazy. We had
Peter's trying to get together to do a little meetup in New York. So how's it going, Peter? Did you make any headway?
yeah, it's been very crazy. We had our moving sale yesterday, so
And today?
and today. So we had to set up yesterday. We got it all set up. Susie did it the night before. She was out there till about 11 o'clock at night.
No, 8:30.
Well, late. I was not out there till 8:30, and Susie got it. Well, it's kind of like I don't know what to do. Susie was all organizing the tables. I have no clue how to organize tables, so Susie was out there till 8:30 working on that, and then the following morning we were out there. You were out there at what 6:30,
5:30.
5:30, 6 o'clock, setting it up. That was Saturday morning. It was supposed to rain, and it actually was nice.
Close up?
It actually was nice on Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday was nice.
It actually wasn't
It was a
supposed
little
to
chilly
be.
in the morning, but
It was supposed to be really like, kind of gross and um, it actually the sun came out. It was actually almost hot, right, Sue? I mean, it wasn't
Yeah, it was
bad. It was
pretty.
very pleasant. We had a ton of people come through here on Saturday, and then of course it was supposed to rain on Saturday night, so we had everything in the yard set up, all the tables, all the tents. We had clothes all over the place. Susie has a bunch of clothes for sale and all that kind of stuff, and so we're freaking out. We got to cover it because literally it was a deluge here last night from between 3 o'clock in the morning or so till about 6 o'clock. It poured so much so that it washed some of the sides of the streets out and stuff. I mean, it really poured. So we covered everything with plastic and got rope and tied it all in, and we did pretty well. We got some water on some of the clothes when we removed some plastic, and I think that was also leaking a little bit because of the way the tent came down there. So we got about, I don't know,
Huge puddle in the
Maybe.
center, basically.
yeah, maybe 30 pieces of clothes.
Not even.
Not even wet, and Susie hung them on the fence, and they'll be fine. Everything else stayed dry, nice, but today just was slow. Everybody kind of, trickled in. Sue is sleepy.
Hello.
I don't
Hello,
blame.
Doreen.
I
How
don't
are
blame
ya?
Sue for being sleepy.
Sue is sleepy. Sue is very tired.
Sue was very tired. Susie's worked really hard on this whole yard sale thing.
Hello, William Brody. How are you today? Thanks so much for joining us. Yes, I am exhausted. Put it that way. I just want to go to bed and not wake up till sometime when this is all done.
So now today we did it again, and then of course we got to cover it again because we decided that we're going to go for one more time on Saturday and see if we can get rid of some more stuff. So we covered everything up. I looked at the forecast. There's no major rain forecasted until, of course, next Saturday. But oh well, it is what it is. And then after that, we got to start getting ready to move out of here because the new buyers are set to come in here on May 25th.
Which I thought it was the 28th, but then I found out it was the 25th, and now we've got to kind of plan it for, we have to move in on a Saturday because our our storage unit isn't open on Sundays, and you can't move in the rain. It's one of their rules. Not that I want to move on a rainy day, but
Right.
their rule is you cannot move in on a rainy day
Which you can't blame
unless
them.
you dry every single thing because they don't want to stop mold and stuff.
You can't blame them because people taking moldy boxes and the whole place will smell like mildew. So I kind of get it, But yeah, so we're gonna do it a week ahead so we can give ourselves like a rain day, 'cause we're gonna.
So yeah, we're gonna try to do it like a week earlier. So basically,
we're gonna get a bunch of youth here.
That's 4 weeks basically. Is what we
And
got.
a couple of pickup trucks supposedly, because our real estate agent supposedly can hook us up with a couple of dudes with a pickup truck, and then Susie and my friends Sean and Christine, they have a pickup truck, so we'll get them here. We have two Corollas, which you'd be surprised how much you could fit in, Corolla trunks, and we're gonna make it all in one day, either what weekend or
I think it's the 12th weekend.
yeah, the 12th.
I think it is.
No, today's.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's the 12th of
yeah,
May.
Yeah, right. So the 12th of
Right.
May. And then if it rains, we got at least a rain day. Then if it rains, we still got another really rain day that we can do. So we
It's actually the 13th of May
so
because the next one would be the 20th, and if it rains that day, we'd be in trouble.
yeah,
So
we're in trouble.
we've got to kind of plan it for the week
So if
before.
that happens,
So
we'll have to take time off work or something and do it during the week or something, like that. I don't know how we're going to figure that out.
yeah, Carol, we can see your comments.
May 12th is
Doreen's
Camping
birthday.
Therapies.
All right, we'll have to put that on the calendar. Carol, yes, I am gonna. I think I just already ate, so I'm probably gonna take a shower and then go to bed.
Susie's probably having a sugar high right now too because
Yeah,
I just
I
had
got
Reese's
M&Ms.
Pieces. I just had Reese's Pieces and Susie had
I needed someone to give me a little energy
M&Ms. We
boost.
both needed a little bit of a boost after a long day. Of course, yes, wherever there's people, there always has to be, you know, to put it lightly, nimrods, I guess, is the best way to put it, because we had some people rip us off. It was crazy. So, we're out here having a yard sale and some people stole clothes and yeah, it's crazy. It's very disappointing. People are very, very disappointing. Yeah, I know. Me and my Reese's, Carol, I get it, right? I'm gonna end up in the diabetes aisle buying diabetes products if I don't watch it.
Mm,
Uh,
you can't resist.
yeah,
I just needed the boost. So during the inspection went by fine, no issues whatsoever. The appraisal should be hopefully sometime next week. We finally got around to signing we had to sign a VA thing because it's a VA loan. So we signed that saying that, if it doesn't come back through and all that kind of crap. And then we signed the purchase and sales officially yesterday. And so we're just waiting on that paperwork has to go in, and then once that paperwork goes in, then they'll order the appraisal.
and
So
the paperwork has been screwy, like, which is first of all, it's weird because when we bought the house or did anything like this before, we had to go to a lawyer's office. Now they send it by way of, our cell phones, and you sign with your finger on this, that's kind of weird. And we signed one set of papers, we signed a second set of papers at some point, and now the third set of papers has been, I don't know what happened. We
Well,
finally got everything
Yeah.
signed. It took 3 days to get all of us to sign. So I don't know why, but that's all done.
I think what happened is our real estate agent changed from one real estate agency to another one. So because he did that, they blocked him from getting into any of their computer systems.
Right.
So that means he couldn't personally send us the information.
Right.
So he was relying on somebody in the office to do it, and that person seemed to, I don't know.
Just didn't know what was
Lots of
going on or
screw-ups going on,
something.
put it
Wasn't
that
really,
way.
yeah, lots of screw ups. Yes, Carol, I do have it on slow mode slightly, so Sue and I can keep up with it. So yes, we do. And William Brody says he does Mountain Dew and Three Musketeers for Entity. Whoa, that'll keep you pumping. I'll tell you that. That's for sure. I thought the Reese's Pieces and caffeine would.
He used to like Reese's Three Musketeers, but you can't have them anymore
I can't
because they're
have
not
them
gluten
anymore.
free.
No. There's only so many candy bars I can eat. A lot of them have.
Lazy days ahead. Hello, Mr. Jesse and Miss Lisa. How are you guys today?
We just got a package in the mail from you guys.
I just got it. Yeah, I just opened. I didn't actually open the book. I want a outdoor cookbook for. Oh, I can't even speak, guys. A barbecue cookbook from Jesse and Lisa on their last Saturdays, I guess it was. They're live. They're always doing giveaways. So you guys check them out. If you like giveaways.
We owe a list of probably 25 people a shout out, which we will get to.
I know.
We've just been, honest to God, guys, right straight out. We
Since
have
August.
no time at all to sit down and do any such thing. But we have everybody on the list, and we're going to give everybody a shout out, including the wonderful Jesse and Lisa, who have just been wonderful friends to us. And we still haven't given them a shout out for sending us a box of chocolates. And
that I won last time.
That we won last time, and now.
So funny story, Jesse.
Now we have
and
a
Lisa.
nice book, and we still have it. But guys, we'll get to everybody. We'll talk about your stickers. We'll talk about your gifts, including Rebecca.
Rebecca's touched by yarn.
Touched by yarn. She made me a hat. I still haven't thanked her for the hat. It's been half of winter.
I did thank her.
I'm almost ashamed, but
I did
honestly,
thank her.
guys, we've had no time. I swear to God, none. Between working on the rig, getting the house ready, and our trip to Arizona, our time and working, our time has been just absorbed. So we will get to everybody, though. I promise.
Carol says, "Woohoo! You won. Now it's my turn." Well, you gotta go. You gotta go on their channel. You can definitely win on their channel. That if I can win, anybody can win. Because I usually don't win anything. So go check them out.
Yeah, Carol. Whenever Susie wins, it's a woohoo for sure. Because
I'm like over here. Yeah.
She doesn't have a whole lot of luck like me. Like I have trouble hitting the 50-50 coin toss. Never mind the spinning wheel with 23 people on it. I'm never going to hit it. It's crazy. That's why I don't play the lottery. Susie plays the lottery, but she never checks it, so we don't know if she's won or not.
Hello, Mark. I am so sorry that we have not. I thought about that like a day or so ago that I haven't gotten. I don't know if I got your email first of all, so send it to me again.
I've
But
got it. I think.
you got your oh, you got it. You sent it to your. That's
No,
why I
no,
didn't
I
get
mean,
it.
I've got his address, I think.
No, he sent you an email, so check your email.
Well,
That's why I didn't get it because you sent it to
well,
him.
But back in Arizona, he sent me something. He didn't send me to recently. He sent me something way back.
sent
in
you
Ari-
it
in
recently.
Arizona.
But anyways, Mark, we're
Anyway.
so sorry. It's just this week we've been trying to get ready for the yard sale, and I have not stopped. Honestly, it's just been one thing after another. Mark has been so kind to offer to do an interview with us, but it's just there just hasn't been 2 minutes. I'm so sorry. I promise I will get back to that.
And Mark and Peter from Old Man Homestead are supposed to have a meetup at some
Yeah,
point.
how-
So we're
how's
going to
it-
try to help with that a little bit.
Yeah, how's the plan going,
Yeah,
guys?
once you guys get some stuff figured out and stuff, let us know, and we will get involved. We're actually excited.
After the house sells.
Yes.
I don't have a minute at this point, so
No.
life is just too. First of all, we're old. Secondly, we still work full time, and thirdly, there's just not enough time in the day. So, and I haven't even been visiting my YouTube friends because I don't have time. So I haven't even this week opened my computer to say hi to anybody. So I apologize to everybody in advance or now when it's after the fact. But yes, I haven't even had time to do YouTube because it's just I come home, so it's kind of funny. So he's been rubbing my foot because I've been having trouble with my foot. So he has a roller that he rolls it with, and he rolls my foot. So usually I'm laying on the bed. I have one foot on the bed so he can use that, roll that foot, and the other foot's on the floor. And he'll go, "Okay, you all set? Yep." And I fall asleep like that.
Almost 9 times out of 10.
I fall asleep
The other
like
night
3
I came
times a
out.
week.
The other night I came out a couple hours later to say, good night. I swear to God, she had one foot on the
Same
floor.
position.
The foot that I rubbed was up, and she was
I just
Ow.
been passing out.
out. So I was like, okay. I backed out, shut the door, and left her alone. I mean, obviously,
I
she's
usually wake up
she's
about an
just
hour.
been, as hard as I've been working, I have, but she's done like 90% of the house. All of the figuring out what to keep, what not to keep, what to put in the yard sale. It's just maddening. You've been at it for like 3 weeks, right?
I haven't stopped.
4
So
weeks?
we were talking about it yesterday. So when we got the camper in August, that's when
That's when it
everything-
started.
I mean, not
Because I
counting
had
the
all
fact,
kinds of projects to do to the camper.
right? So that we started with that, cleaning it out, getting everything put away. Oh, Jesse is touching buttons. Yeah, it started with the camper, and then by the time we got it cleaned and organized, and then decorated, and then we went off on our trip. We packing it, and then we came home and unpacked it, and then we had a little downtime. But then we started into this. Not even really had downtime because we started into the whole selling thing. Thank you, Mark, for understanding because I know you've been through a lot, so you know how it is.
I don't think I have this on live chat, guys. There we
Jesse, it's like petting your cat every time they fall asleep.
go. Right?
I usually wake up about an hour later. I take a nice little hour nap, and I wake up and go, "Oh."
Oh. Ooh. Or
Like-
sometimes she doesn't wake up for 3 hours later too.
The other night I had put food in the oven to cook, and I went, "Oh, I got food. I got dinner in the oven." So I got up and ate some cold food, and then took my vitamins and went back to bed. So yeah, it's been crazy.
Yep. And work, I'm kind of liking work right now because I'm only working 4 days a week. I decided.
Yeah, he went down to 4
I
days,
went
so
down
that
to
was nice.
4 days. I got the wool pulled over my eyes a little bit there by them giving me the impression that I wasn't going to be the head mechanic, and in fact I am, because there is no mechanic there to train. There's just a gentleman who is eager to learn to be a mechanic, and so that's where I'm at. I'm the head mechanic, keeping track of all the machines, just like I always did. But it's really not bad. I love the guys I work with. I love the building. The building is 10 times the building that I've always worked with for the past 40 years. I have a drill press. I have a bearing press. I have a lift. I have any kind of tool you can imagine in the place. So, I'm not totally unhappy. Will I do it next year? 50-50. We'll see. Probably not, though, because what I really want to do is anything but be a head mechanic. But like my daughter says, Dad, you got to stick with what you're best at, And I don't feel like the guy right out lied to me. He just did a little bit of a salesman bait and switch. Like he knew what he was doing, and I knew what he was doing too, because I tried to get out of the job before I even took it. I called like Thursday before the Monday I was going. I texted him the Thursday before the Monday I was going to go, and told him, obviously I'm going to be your head mechanic, and I'm sorry, I'm not interested. I'm going to have to turn the job down. He returned. I was actually in the car going to look for other part-time work, and as I put it in drive to take off, I get a text from him saying, "Oh no, yeah, I think just give us a chance, just do the." So here I am going on my fourth week, and I'm the head mechanic, but it's fine. It's okay. I got old equipment. They all think I'm like the best thing in the world, I guess, because they haven't had a good mechanic for a while and stuff. So that's good. I mean, everybody appreciates it, and I'm just going to do it until September 15th and see where I lie then, right?
Right.
And then if things work out, I'm not working at all in the winter, except maybe a small part-time job here or there just to keep myself busy, like a couple times a week. I'm not interested in full time. I'm not even interested in 36 hours, maybe 15, 20 tops, just to do something, just to have something to do.
Hello, Robin. How are you today? Thanks so much for joining us. Yeah, Steve, thanks so much for that. Priority one is to try to get the house ready to turn it over.
You're right, Steve.
And thank you for saying not to worry about you guys. But I do feel guilty when I don't, try to keep up with all you guys.
Susie hasn't been able to do her lives either, which is very unusual. Sue spends a lot of time on lives with all of y'all, and she just honestly, I don't even think you could stay awake if you tried.
No, I'm falling asleep.
She'd be pushing the buttons, guys, sending weird messages on you, so yeah.
I think I told you guys that I actually did that to a handicapped traveler. I fell asleep with my finger on the button, and I actually erased some of his people by accident because I had my finger on the wrong spot, and I erased a couple messages, which I feel horrible about. But he was very sweet about it and wasn't mad at me. So
I did that in my own live one.
Oh my God, yeah, he's done that.
I started wiping people off. And, Jesse scolded me, Merton, stop touching the button. So ever since then, whenever Jesse's around, I try not to touch too many buttons.
Doreen, thanks so much. No worries. I know you got to finish your editing up.
Jesse, I watched.
Here.
I watched your video, and you're a very good drum player. I'm very surprised that. Not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. You're a talented guy, but I'm surprised that you played drums. I didn't have any clue, and you did a nice job too. That was a very fun video. I actually had a chance to sit and watch some of these videos. Can you imagine that?
I know, right?
I haven't watched hardly anybody. I swear to God.
That's what he said to me yesterday. He goes, "Boy, I watched Jesse's video. He's really good." And I knew you were good because that one video that I think it was a Jammin' Queen one where you just started, tapping on the desk with your hat backwards. And I was like, wow, he's got talent. So I can't even imagine. I can't wait to watch that video to see how talented you are. Not that I doubted you by no means.
No, he's a talented guy.
You're a talented guy.
There's no doubt about that. That's for sure.
Just to keep Merton away from those buttons.
Yep. Get that right. After you guys hit the road, Steve says you will be having fun and won't have time to work. Right?
That's what I told him today. He said, I think I'd always like to work. And I'm like, I think you're going to enjoy it. I know I'm going to enjoy it.
We'll be heading your way at some point, Steve. We're not giving you any kind of specific date. We're just meandering. Whenever we get there, But we'll be heading your way, and we'll spend some time together this coming winter for sure.
Carol, you are the sweetest. Carol said, look how I'm devoted to you all. My sister called and she didn't answer. You are the sweetest woman in the world, I swear. And we do love you, Carol.
Carol, you know what Carol did once? Skip Traveling Robert for us.
I know. She skipped Traveling Robert, and now
I'll
she's
never
ignored her
forget it,
sister's
Carol,
phone
as long
call.
as I live. That's very sweet.
I know.
Because I love Traveling Robert.
And
I don't think I'd skip myself to watch Traveling Robert. I mean, come on. I just watched one of his Colorado videos. He's just really good at what he does. He just really is, and very personable.
Jesse, what? You watched one of my videos? I'm touched. He watches all your videos.
I do watch all of them. I don't always comment, but I do.
Why don't you comment?
I usually hit like. I don't always comment to every video I watch.
Really?
Yeah.
Shame on you.
I always hit likes. I always give them watch hours, when I can.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Steve, for stopping to Lazy Days. You won't be sorry.
You won't be sorry. They're fun.
He's funny.
They're fun people.
Yeah, fun.
His wife, Lisa, is wonderful, very pretty. Jesse is just a down-to-earth, salt-to-the-earth guy is all I can say, He's a typical Texan, you know where you stand with him at all times, no matter what. And I like people like that. I just do.
Don't comment. You might hit the unsub button by mistake.
Oh God!
Oh,
I unsubscribed to somebody by accident the other day. I can't remember what it was. Oh shit! and then I,
Oh, sorry.
and then I
Move that way so you don't keep
and then I
touching it.
subscribed right back again, and then they subscribed to me, so they must have thought I had just subscribed to them because, and whoever it was, I've been subscribed to them for a long time. Like, for instance, YouTube is so weird. Lonnie from Crafty Traveler, we all sub to each other in Quartzsite around the campfire, and then I know for a fact that I subbed to Crafty Traveler before that by way of grassroots living, and Susie says she might have subbed to her also, and we weren't subbed to her. We tried 3 different times. We are now, I think, and I hope so.
Yeah, because she made a comment. She goes, "Oh, thanks for finally subscribing." And I'm like, I
I subscribed because I realized that we were,
Yeah.
but we were three
yeah, when we
different
met
times.
her in Arizona,
And we watch each
subscribed.
other's, videos too.
Yeah,
It's
so,
just weird.
I don't know.
People say it's got something to do with the, I don't know, the stupid computer algorithm that does it a lot of times. But I mean, we work too hard to be done in by a computer algorithm. That's all I got to say.
But this has been the last 2 weeks has been up and down. We gain 2, lose 3, gain 2, lose 1. We've been going up and down. We can't seem to we're trying to get to that 400 and we keep getting knocked back down again. So we've been like 4 away at one point, and now what are we down to now? 380, 383?
We're down to 392.
Well,
We're up to 393.
We are 392.
We gained 2 today. Yeah.
Oh, look at that! See, we got over
You're right.
we get over the hump.
I am ashamed that I don't always comment. You're right,
Right.
but I do like probably 85% of the time. I'd say that at least.
He might have been doing it when he was going to sleep at night, and that's why.
And a lot of times I'll fall
he's
asleep,
falling
and then the
asleep.
next day I can't remember what the video was because I was falling asleep. Because I'm.
So that might be an excuse. See, Jesse, that's his excuse. He fell asleep on you, and he didn't comment.
No,
I'm kidding.
I actually commented to them on that video.
You did comment on
I
that
did
one?
comment to them on
Okay.
that video. Yeah. Guaranteed I did.
Yes, check out Crafty Traveler. She's a fun lady.
Yeah, she's a fun lady.
We're gonna get to meet her again in. Actually, she's coming here. First of all, she's coming here to Massachusetts in May. I forget. I think it's around May 21st, if I'm correct.
I believe so.
She's coming for a visit because she's going to
Deerfield.
Deerfield, which she has some family
Her
that
ancestors
yeah, her ancestors kind of discovered Deerfield.
founded Deerfield.
Founded. So she's coming out there to visit that, and she decided to come visit us. So we're looking forward to that. 393. Thank you, Steve. Yay.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean,
Moxie is going back to all his videos to see if he commented. Actually, I know I watched a lot of your videos and I did comment. I always comment. I can't help it. I guess I talk a lot, so I have to comment a lot too, right? I always have a lot to say, one way or the other, whether it's typing. My typing is much shorter than my talking.
a lot of times I just don't know what to say, but I always give a thumbs up, and I always give time. But like I say, 85% of the time I'll do a comment of some sort. Most of the time, but not always. No, and yeah, I am a little ashamed.
Hello, Sam. No
Hey,
gloves
Sam, how are
today.
you?
Sorry.
Absolutely, no gloves today. That's for sure.
And we're too tired to go get some.
Now, I ain't going to get down to the ring either. 'Cause I am tired.
We're both very tired. We've been very busy people. Yeah, Doreen said you just say hi. It's still interactive.
Yeah, it's true. It's very true.
Thank you, Sue. I'll deal with Mert when we meet up.
I hope you don't have your gun loaded.
Thank you so much, our glove friend. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I agree, Steve. You gotta let people know you were there. So, and we appreciate it totally when people comment to
I
us
do.
and let us know that they've been there. Just like sometimes on our lives we'll find out. We'll have like however many 16 people in here, and then they'll say 53 people watched. We're like 53 people.
Yeah, nobody,
watched.
not
Wow.
everybody comments.
But no one
We have
didn't come to the live.
I know for a fact we have a lot of people that watch us that never comment. And if they do, it's like every once in a great while or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I'll try to get better at it. I'll try to do it 100% of the time, guys. Okay, I promise. I promise. I
Carol,
promise.
your caddy shot.
But I do subscribe to everybody. That's for sure. Doesn't mean it always sticks, but I definitely subscribe to anybody who ever subscribes to us. They get a subscription back just because they subscribe to me. That's the way that I just think one hand washes the other there. So I suppose it's a little bit of the same thing with comments. So I will try.
Jesse says, in Merton's defense, he did comment, regardless whether it was about a different video.
Hey, you never know.
Just kidding, he says.
You
Oh, there he goes
never
again,
know.
touching buttons.
Oh. Last week, 2 weeks ago, I shut the chat off and didn't know how to turn it back on, so we ended 4 minutes early because by the time I would have been able to figure out how to get it back on, you'll all be gone anyways.
Yeah, he hit the. I don't know what
I
kind
don't
of
know
buttons.
what. I honestly don't even know.
Why don't you just put that button push over there?
It's okay.
Yeah, you keep hitting it though.
It's okay. It'll be fine.
Carol, I think we both have a gift of gab, and that's why we like each other so much, right?
I mean, we like each other so much. We have to get
No,
together.
Carol has a gift of gab.
Yeah. I have to gift the gab too if I want to, but I don't always talk.
Oh, Steve, yeah, some people do watch on TV. That's what he does. He does watch on TV, but he usually has it on his
I
cell
usually
phone
watch
as
it on
well.
TV, and I'll have my cell phone there too, and I'll comment at times when I'm watching TV. I like to watch it on TV because it's bigger and you can see what's going on.
Yeah, you're right, Mark. It is a good thing to comment back, and like I said, we enjoy it. So I always try to make sure I comment on someone's, just to let everybody know that you're there and you're watching and you're paying attention.
Yep. So
I know, Sam, we do like to make red gloves for you, but I think today we're just too tired to get up and go find some. So you'll have to forgive us for today, okay? Sure enough, that's very true, Carol. So sure enough, we agree.
I'll be right back.
Sure enough. I know you love our gloves. I think he might be going to see if he can find some for you. We're just out of energy today. We had a big yard sale today, Sam. So we're out of energy. And I've been working really hard to get ready for the yard sale. So I went through my clothes. So Carol, you'll enjoy this one. I went through my drawers and I got rid of like a lot of clothes. My closet's almost empty. One of them anyways. I have 3 closets, so I can't give myself too much credit here, but one closet's pretty empty. And so I was so proud of myself. And I had a young girl named Christina come and help us, and she put all the clothes out. She did an awesome job. And so since then I've been yesterday I had to pick up the clothes, and then today they were wet, so I was picking them up. But as I was picking them up, I was like, oh, why did I put this in the pile? Oh, why did I put that in the pile? Hi, Sam. Got a boo-boo on that finger. But yeah, so it's a good thing I didn't put the clothes out, because they probably would have all gotten taken back out of the pile and put back in my pile. But I only took, I think, 2 out of the pile. So, but yeah, I was so dying to like take some out. Like, oh, I like this shirt. Oh, I like that shirt. Why did I put that in there?
Yeah, Jesse, I always hit the thumbs up and always hit the thumbs up. Matter of fact, if I do forget, I'll go back and make sure I do. I try to do it on the way into the video. That way, even before I've seen it, because I sometimes forget and then I got to go back and, hit it. I always give the thumbs up. Yes.
Carol, the
Absolutely.
gloves are for Sam. Sam likes gloves. Sam's our glove friend who likes gloves. So we always wear gloves for Sam. Sam, is it Coker? Am I saying it right? Sam Coker.
Nice, he says.
Sam likes gloves, so that's why we wear the gloves, Carol. If you like something, Carol, don't tell us something silly, but we'll wear it for you. So no, and Carol should be like, can you wear a sock on your right hand?
No. Can you wear just a hat on your head?
Right. So yeah, we wear gloves for Sam because he's a nice fan.
I had Chinese food 2 days ago and I'm still thirsty. It's crazy. So I told Sue, the next time I say, let's get Chinese, say no, will you? She
And
said,
I
no,
said,
I'm not saying no. And
I like
I know you're
Chinese.
not either, but I got to tell myself no, baby. Or eat something a little different on the menu or something. But man,
I like Chinese.
Holy mackerel, I'm so thirsty. It's crazy ever since I ate that.
Well, I think it's because he doesn't drink a lot of water to begin with, so he's already dehydrated. So I think that's half his issue, is that he doesn't drink enough to make up for it. I actually got some sunburn today. So.
She did. She burns easy.
Hello, Pedroza Travel. How are you today?
Very easy.
Have you checked your blood sugar lately? Yeah, no, it's just that he doesn't drink a lot of water, Jesse.
I don't drink much water at all, Jesse. Yeah. I drink a lot of coffee all day, but I drink hardly any water. So when I do something like Chinese food, it just makes me super thirsty. Yeah, I don't want to check my blood sugar level either.
No, because he likes his Reese's peanut butter cups too much. that you'll hear him screaming all over the world if he can't have his sugar.
No, help!
He's addicted to sugar.
I am. Doesn't
Mark,
matter.
we can't wait to talk to you either, and I'm so sorry that we haven't. It did hit me the other day, and I'm like, shoot, I need to do that, but of course, 15 other thoughts came into my brain, and that one got lost. So I'm sorry. Oh, you like our disposable gloves better? Oh, you went out and found the winter
I
ones.
just figured I'd throw a winter one for you. Yeah, my
thought we'd
disposable
do something
gloves are down in the black tank bin in the rig. I'm not walking down there. I'm sorry. It's too far today to walk down there.
Timmy really likes Asian women. They eat Chinese, don't they? Carol, you're too funny.
Timmy really likes Asian people. Okay.
Mark said it's okay. He'll start yelling at us next week. Need some video content, do you?
Right? Yeah, I know. I'll need water in the desert, Steve. I figured that out. Yeah, I need water in the wintertime. Never mind when it's a little bit.
Oh, you saw a deer and you got to fly the
Little bit
drone. Oh
warmer.
boy, can't wait to see that video. Will that be on Mondays on tomorrow's live? Steve does awesome drone footage, you guys.
He
If
does.
you haven't already checked out Steve, I think some of you are already subbed to him. But
In one
he
of the
does
most beautiful
awesome
places
drones.
in the world, too.
Yeah. Hello, Shirley. Just doing our best. How are you? Thanks so much for joining us. Shirley's a busy lady. You never know where she's going to turn up.
Yeah, we got 9 people and 10 likes.
Yeah.
How's that happen? Can we
Maybe
give
Lisa's on. Maybe Lisa is our 10th like.
Can we
Lisa, are
give-
you hanging out in there too?
can we give ourselves a like on this like you can on our
We
own
can.
video?
I don't know if you can on this pod, but you can afterwards.
Okay, guys, hang on. I'm going to hit a like. Oh,
You
I
give
got 11
ourselves a
now.
like.
I gave myself one. Gave myself a like. I like you, how you say.
Shirley, I was just saying that I'm not being. Well, I got to do your live last week, but I'm being kind of bad about live because I'm just so busy and I can't stay awake at night. We're just kind of going crazy right now. So forgive me if I made her first time I made her live, which was really fun, by the way. She did it was a bunny race, and it was a bunny race. She was given. It happened to be a giveaway, which I didn't go on for that reason. I had asked her last week when she was on here when her live was, so I went on and ended up finding her first live. And actually, I won stickers, so I have been getting lucky lately. So I won a
She
couple.
has.
I won a couple stickers from her. I haven't come in the mail yet, but I won 2 stickers. I got one a holographic one and a regular one. So I'm looking forward to getting those. But anyways, she did it by a bunny race. So your name goes on a bunny, and it sees how the bunny race won, which is really cool. I have to say, I've never seen that before, and I had fun.
A holographic sticker? So,
No, yeah, it's a holographic sticker. She has a regular sticker and a holographic
so it
one.
moves as you walk by it.
Yeah, so I can't wait to see that one in person.
Can we get one of Finicky Fanny moving across the sticker?
There you go.
Yeah.
Carol says she might be in the doghouse for that one.
That's-
What are you up to, Carol?
No, I have to say that about Timmy Ray.
Oh.
Oh, God. You'll probably mess him up. He won't be able to win his next race he's in.
Oh, Mark said he forgot to hit the like button, so now we're up to 14 likes. Thanks, Mark.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Certainly do appreciate it.
I'm sorry, Sam, but we'll wear our winter gloves if that one's good enough for you today. We got our winter gloves for you. We have to change it up a little bit. We don't want you to get bored with our glove choice. Gloves. Sam Glove. Hello, Sam.
It's a little warm wearing this glove right now, I tell you that.
And his is a little big for me. Like I could fold the fingers down to there. It's one of his gloves, but
Kind of older gloves too. They
yeah,
get
they're
wore out.
obviously long because it's got plastic sticking out of this one.
Get wore out.
Got to be sure to like yourself. That's I mean, in many ways, right?
Yes, sir. Very true.
Trying to catch up. I kind of got behind because I was busy talking.
How I hit the button, I don't see. I don't understand what Carol means by that.
What?
How I hit the button, I don't see it. I don't know what you mean.
Oh, the thumbs up, Carol. The thumbs up. That's what we mean.
Oh,
Yeah, it probably just takes a while to get here. I think You know how that the snail mail goes, Shirley.
Yeah.
Not complaining by no means, honestly.
You can always get the bills on time. You ever notice that?
Yeah, usually they
You
get
always get the bills
those
on
come
time.
on time,
No
right?
problem. Like clockwork, in fact.
Leave them wanting more, he says.
And I've been commenting and hit the like.
Carol, you already do that. Of course you already do that, Carol. Our best fan.
Of course she does. She is our best fan. It's our favorite fan.
Uncle Bill and Uncle Sam are never late. Very true, Shirley. Very true.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Too bad you got to pay them on time, right? If you
balls
don't
are-
pay them on time, it doesn't work. But that's
The
not how it
balls
always
are in.
works.
I just said the balls are always in. The bills are always in on time. You can tell I'm tired too and saying stuff that doesn't make any sense.
No, we haven't been. We decided we're gonna stay with Finicky Franny for a while, Jesse. We decided we love her, so we're gonna see. I mean, if I see another big one like that Tiffin, I might fall in love. But
Yeah, she ain't getting a tipping. But what we might get down the road somewhere along the way is a Class C, one of the more modern ones where the whole side opens. So that way the bedroom gets bigger too, not just the sitting area, the bedroom and the bathroom both get bigger. So we're thinking about maybe, possibly, perhaps buying one of those. And if not, that's fine too. We're not sure what our end game is going to be, whether it's going to be buy a small house with a small piece of land or buy an RV with a piece of land, or we really don't know. But all we know is that at that point, we'll be so used to living in a 32-foot rig that living in a tiny home will be a piece of cake. So,
well, I'm still hoping that once he gets used to, driving around with the 32-foot, and now we're going to add the 14-foot trailer to it, that someday he won't think nothing about getting a Class A and add the trailer to it. He'll be like, it's a piece of cake, no worries.
I'm not driving around a Class A. I'm not doing that now. Class C is as big as I'm going. 32 feet is as big as I'm going. And now I'm adding a car on the back of it. With the trailer, I'm adding another 18 feet to 32 feet.
14 feet. It's a 14-foot trailer.
But
with the thing, the other thing.
The thing in the front,
with the tongue pot, right.
14. It's 18. Close to 18.
Mark says he's got water going, but he can't figure out the hot water. Oh, that stinks. Definitely need hot water.
What do you mean?
A hot spring. There you go.
What do you mean you can't figure it? Do you mean you can't get it to work right, or do you mean it is heating up but you're not getting hot water? Because if that's the case, that happened to me, and I might have the answer for you. I think there's like a three-way valve in that, and when you winterize it, you bypass the tank by shutting off the two outside valves and turning on the center valve. When you unwinterize it, if you forget to close that center valve, it'll bypass the hot water and you won't get any hot water. So check out, there's three valves. There's two on each side of the tank and one in the center. And when you want hot water, you want the one in the center off and the two on the outside on. You don't want hot water and you want to winterize it. You want the two on the outside off and the one in the middle on. So make sure that one in the middle is off. Is basically my point. If that's what it is, because I went through that same thing. I kind of went crazy when we first took Finicky Franny on the road, and then I realized that I had done that wrong. You still have to kind of think about it. And then my dad said he always had to think about it as long as you had the rig, because it's kind of a weird setup.
Hello, Lori. How are you today? Hope your travel day went well. And Jesse, I agree. Let's just splurge on $2 million Class A. They had some in Quartzsite. They had the Class A with the matching enclosed trailer on the back. Those were nice looking. So yeah, why don't we just do that?
Can't afford it, not driving.
Hello, Des. How are you today?
Wigglebutts.
Hello, Vanessa.
We have to get Susie to drive the Class C here.
I'm going to learn how to drive the Class C.
I don't think Susie wants to drive a Class A, so I think a Class C would be just big enough. In case anything ever happens to me, she needs to know how to drive.
We'll see how I can do. Oh, hello, Sue. How are you? Thanks so much for joining us. Hi, Sue. Yeah, we'll have to see how I can do driving the Class C before I even think about going any bigger. Valves are on and fill tank, and the water heater runs, but no hot water. It's his brother's RV, so he doesn't know. Okay, the center valve on that tank, though, has to be off. Otherwise, it bypasses the hot water.
You might get a little warm water, but you won't get hot water. That's what I found. If that's the case, that center valve, there's two on the outside. There's two that go into one side of the tank, one that goes into one side of the tank, one that comes out the other side of the tank. Those should be off. I mean, those should be on. And then the one in the center that bypasses those two should be off. That way you'll circulate through the tank. Otherwise, you'll have the tank shut off and you'll only be circulating through its own system without it going through the tank. It sounds weird, but that might be the problem.
Yeah, we definitely need a lot more subs in order to get that $2 million rig for sure.
Yeah, right. We need a lot more subs.
Des, are you gonna let him call you a stalker? Wow.
Who's calling who a stalker?
Mark's calling Des a stalker.
Oh.
Have Captain leave Captain Martin alone.
Dennis could be fighting words.
Hello, Cooking Rick. Cooking Rick. See,
Cooking Rick. Yeah, we're tired,
Cooking
Rick,
Rick.
as you can tell.
Hey,
Hello,
Cooking
Cooking Rick.
Hi, Rick. How are you?
Hi, Rick.
Sorry, we're a bit tired and crazy today.
I actually found another YouTube channel called Cooking with Rick, but it's something's different about it. I'm not sure. I think I don't know. It's the same exact thing, but it's something different about it. I was like shocked. I'm like, whoa.
Hello, DJ. How are you today? Thanks so much for joining us. DJ's Cartoon Universe.
Where is he? Oh yeah.
Yay.
Hello. How are you?
I think this is our first time. Your first time joining us? No,
That's
you
good.
joined us last
Yeah,
week.
he's been here.
That's right. You came last week too.
Yeah.
Excuse my crazy old brain.
What kind of wonderful recipe do you have in store for us, Rick? Got something good? You got something good coming up for us all? He does wonderful recipes, you guys. If you need quick, easy, and delicious recipes, check out Cooking with Rick because he definitely does easy and good, for sure. The kind of stuff that you can do on, when you get home from work, you can throw it together, take a shower or whatever,
And dinner's ready. Yeah, he
dinner's
does
basically-
really quick stuff.
basically that really quick, really, really good. Sheet pan pork chops and oven roasted potatoes. Yay!
sounds good.
That sounds really good.
So it's Grandpa. DJ's Universe. Well, Des is here.
Lori, the inspection went really well. We passed with not flying colors. There was a couple of small problems, and the people put a down payment on the house. The purchase and sale agreement has been signed, and the final paperwork has also been signed for the loan. And all the loan has to do is come through for the people, and we should be out of here by May.
Well, we have to do the appraisal next.
The appraisal next, and then after that, we're out of here. We should be out of here by May 25th. That's the way. It's not on the road, but out of here, living in Little Compton for a couple of more months before we hit the road.
I know it's crazy how many lives we find each other in, right, Shirley? That's
Hey,
why
Gary.
I kept saying I kept seeing Shirley everywhere, but I never managed to get to one of her lives because I wasn't sure. I don't understand why sometimes, even that's another YouTube thing that they don't let you know. I don't always get YouTube things letting me know that someone's going
I
live.
don't either always get them. It's
No.
so weird, and I always hit the notify me, and I don't always get them.
Hello, Roadhog. How are you? Thanks for joining us. Gary, RV Living Life. Thanks so much, guys.
And we're like, we've been going crazy around here. We had our
You got you fixed it for him. I'm awesome, Mark.
cool.
Said thanks so much.
You're
It's
welcome.
working now.
Does that make up for not commenting a little bit? So, anyways, yeah, it's been a busy week. I mean, we got ready for our yard sale. We had our yard sale yesterday. We had all in the yard. We had rain overnight, and I mean a deluge. I mean, there was a lot of rain, so we had to cover everything up. Then we had to undo it this morning, get it ready, do it again all day, and then cover it up tonight because we're going to try it one more time on Saturday to see if we can sell a few more pieces. But we probably sold about half, right? So
yeah.
I sold about half the stuff we
Yeah.
have out there, roughly. So we did,
No,
we
pretty
did
good.
well. We
We're
did
getting
really,
there.
really good on Saturday. I must say, we had a lot of traffic, even though we get ripped off, people robbed off of us and all this other stuff. But people just suck. It's just the way it is. There's always thieves. There's always somebody trying to take advantage of you. And obviously, they needed the clothes more than we did. It was a young family, and they
It was young kids. It was teenagers.
whatever.
Yeah.
They ripped us off.
And they were $1, guys. I
the
mean,
clothes
that's the
were
thing.
$1. But
It was
whatever, it's
$1.
fine. We're not complaining. it doesn't really
Whatever.
matter in the big
Right.
picture, and they obviously needed it more than we. But what bothers me is my gut feeling when they walked out, something wasn't right. But I was so busy talking to somebody, I didn't react. Normally, my gut feelings are usually right on. Like I could be in a rest area and something will feel weird. I'm out of there. Don't know why, but I'm good at that.
Hello,
And
Rachel.
something was going on there, and I thought they paid Susie. Susie kind of thought they paid me or whatever, and neither one was kind of caught on. The next thing you know, they were gone with a lot of clothes, I would say, because they were there for a long time.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
You know, picking clothes and handing bags to the boy on the outside of the fence, which I found weird. But there again, I wasn't paying attention properly. I didn't listen to my instincts. But it's fine. It's fine.
No, Vanessa, it's not an easy thing to do yard sales. It really isn't. I mean, we met a really lot of nice people, though I have to say, a lot of nice people. We actually met another YouTuber. And don't ask me her name now because my brain is going elsewhere. But,
Rick, if you can cook us the recipes that you make, you're welcome to come live with us, right, Sue?
right? He wants to come in the camper.
Yeah,
it's crazy,
I
but-
do consider it a donation, Doreen, because they obviously need it, and you know, maybe they were gonna, and I don't know what they. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not complaining. Just making an observation how people can really suck. You know, they're always gonna just.
Exactly. It's not really a big loss at all. It's just
It's
pathetic.
just, you
That's
know,
exactly the
it's-
right way. That's exactly how
It's
we're
not a
looking
big
at it.
loss. I'm not like totally upset about it. It's just disappointing. That's all.
Right. Totally disappointing.
Disappointing.
Exactly.
The human race strikes one more time. You know, I mean, really, come on.
We were talking to one man, during the yard sale, and he said, "You guys look like you're the kind of people that if they really needed it, you'd give it to them." And we're like, "Yeah."
If they came in and said, "Hey, look, we're really hot up. Can we have some of these clothes?" We would have said yes. I swear to
Yeah.
God, that's the way we are. I would have said that. You know, so whatever. I mean, it's not a big deal. Just mentioning it. That's all. But yeah, we had
Yeah.
a great day on Saturday. We met a bunch of really fine people. Made some really great sales. Today they just kind of trickled in and trickled out, trickled in and trickled out, trickled in and trickled out, and nobody really bought much.
Yeah, today it was very quiet.
Very quiet. You know, we kind of enjoyed ourselves.
Rachel, check out the Wiggle Butt. She not only has a cute name, she has 5 of the cutest doggies to go along with the cute name. Yeah, she has. Check out her channel. She has adorable dogs. You're right, Jesse. Our hearts were in the right place, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Right.
We're not even like it doesn't matter to us a bit. We're not
Yeah.
we're not
Just surprised,
we're
I
not
think, more.
complaining.
Yeah.
I'm just disappointed in people. I continually, the older I get, the more disappointed in people I really get in general, not overall. Obviously, I
Yeah.
love.
We were just surprised. We live in Dartmouth, and
We're
it's
just
really
surprised. You know,
quiet.
it was just.
Really, stuff like
I
that
mean-
doesn't usually happen around here. So it was just kind of a surprise.
So then, a baseball came up missing. So our first thought is, well, somebody must have stole the baseball to find whatever they stole the baseball. So last night, where did we go? I don't know. We went out to eat or something. Oh, I know. We went to get plastic to come back and cover the stuff to protect it from the rain.
Hang on 1 second.
I was standing
Bye, Rick. You have a great night.
Bye.
Thanks so much for stopping in to join us.
by Rick. So I was standing out there and I looked. I said, "Look,
There's
It-
the baseball.
it had rolled down our driveway, took a left, and rolled all the way down the street. Was down in the neighbor's front yard. So nobody stole the baseball. You know, it was funny.
You're right, Steve. Karma will catch up with them.
It will.
Carol is Rick's agent.
Yeah, people try to drew you down, Gary. That's for sure. We had we had some interesting botters, didn't we? It was
I
like,
know. I mean,
you know,
you're asking $2, and they nope, too much. Like, really?
you know,
It's really worth about $10.
you know,
I'm asking 2,
Right.
but whatever.
whatever.
It went.
You know, it is what it is. We got rid of about half. We got rid of about close to half the stuff, I'd say.
Exactly.
We're-
I'll
we're
get
gonna
disappointed.
give
Just
it
let it
one-
go.
One more shot on Saturday, and what we don't sell at that point is going to go to the church donation or given away to somebody else that we know, or just plain old gotten rid of and thrown away because that's just the way it is, you know.
Before he goes, Rick goes, he said, Merton, look for kids dressed like John Travolta and you'll find your clothes.
Right?
The funny part of that story, Rick, is that there were like 2 pairs of his pants out there and the rest was mine. And he said it looked like
There was a department store out there. Okay, there was a whole Kohl's department store out there that Susie had. I had about 5 pairs of pants. I don't think I had any shirts out there, and it was just covered. But we are, in Sue's defense, it's a lot of years of collecting clothes.
Gary said, the guy said, I will give you a nickel. I told him to get out of here, and Carol said to go back in the house.
Oh, all right. Here's a good one.
Wait a minute. Rachel, thanks so much for going to visit Wiggle Butts because they are the cutest pups and they're fun to watch. They really are. Go watch their little Wiggle Butts wiggle. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
So we had gone around and put up signs about the yard sale. We went all over town, put up signs. Okay. So Thursday night, I come home from work. I'm wicked tired. I busted my butt all day long. I was greasy. I smelled. I wanted to take a shower. I jump in the shower instantly, and I hadn't lathered up yet. So if I had, I wouldn't have got out of the shower. But I get in there. I'm all wet. I'm ready to put on shampoo, and I hear, "Ding dong." Oh, so I wait a second. I'm thinking, well, maybe it's Amazon. Maybe it's somebody bringing a package. Sure enough, ding dong. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I grab a towel. I'm drenched and soaking wet. I'm totally nude. I got a towel around me. I go to the front door. I crack open the door. I stick my head in the door, and I said, and there's an old Portuguese man standing there, and he goes, "Is this the place with a moving sale?" And I went, "Yes, it'll be on Saturday." "Is there any furniture?" "Yes, it's a moving sale. There's a little bit of everything." And I said, "But I'm busy right now. I'll see you Saturday." And he said to me, "I know you're busy, but is it okay if I come back in a half an hour and take a look at the stuff?"
Nope.
I didn't swear. I wasn't rude. I just went, "No, I'll see you Saturday." What does he do? He goes, and storms out of the yard, pissed off. I mean, really, people? I mean, are you for real? It just takes all kinds. So who's the first guy here Saturday? The first guy to come.
No, second.
The second guy. I'm sorry.
The first one was here at 7.
The first guy was one of these antique dealers. He was in here.
He's an antique dealer too.
He came through here to see what he could find, blah, 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 whatever. Second guy was the old man, Do you have any?
It started at 9, and it said no early birds. They were here at 7.
7 o'clock in the morning, yeah,
But the first man I looked at him, it said no early birds. And he's just standing there looking at me. I'm like, yeah, come on in. What can I say?
How do you know the second man was an antique dealer too?
Because that's what he was buying for. He buys and sells. And that other man told me he was.
And so I have these race car doors.
Hello, Jonathan. Before I miss you. Hello. Thank you so much for joining us. It's hard to get him to stop talking, guys.
And so I have these race car doors that I collected over the years. One is off of a street stock at Seekonk Speedway, and I took it off that car because it was a multi-championship car, and he had built a new one, so I asked for the door. The second one was my son's favorite race car driver, Bobby Tripp. He had won the Pro Stock Championship that year. I took the door, and I had a piece of the sheet metal off of the truck that we ran at Seekonk. People wanted that. It was amazing. Anybody with a man cave or a garage, I guess. But I had already given them to my cousin. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna be an Indian giver. I mean, I don't need money that bad. I'm gonna backstab Mike. I'd already given it to Mike, but what, 5 or 6 people asked?
5 or 6 men.
And the old man that came that Thursday and came that morning, I told him that they weren't for sale. He came back again later that day to try to buy those doors.
He came back and he goes, "Well, how much?" Well, first of all, he said to me, "How much would you want for them if they were for sale?" I'm like, "Well, they're not for sale, so it doesn't matter." "Well, how much would you want? Ask for them." I'm like, "They're not for sale." And then he left, and when he came back, he goes, "So I'm back here to ask about that door. How much is it for sale?" I'm like, "It's not for sale. No, take no for an answer. Sorry."
And honestly, I wouldn't have taken. Well, I might have taken $1,000 for it, but I wouldn't have taken up to $500 for it because I'd given it to my,
His cousin's really looking
to
forward
my
to it.
cousin.
Really
He's looking forward to them doors. He collects anything and everything racing, and that's all there is to it. And so I gave it to him. Why not?
You're not going to take it back now.
I'm not going to take it back now. Right. I mean,
besides, if we'd known that, we could have gone and got several dented doors. It's a dented race car door.
I can get dented doors every single week at Seekonk Speedway. Trust me, it's a tight little quarter-mile track. Nothing comes off that track in one piece.
They're very dented.
Very dented. Yeah. These things have donut marks all over them. The paint's all missing. It's all dented, and smashed up, and rivet holes and everything. But the men want them for their man caves and their.
Maybe that's how we can make our $2 million for my big giant rig. We'll start collecting dented dog
Collect
race car
stock,
doors.
collect stock on those. Yeah.
One guy said, "We should tell him you want $50 for it." I'm like, "Yeah, he probably would have wanted 5. You know, he would probably would have wanted to give me $5 for the door."
So really, how much can I get for them doors if I come back tomorrow, man?
Right. Right, Vanessa. I just need to, we'll go collect the doors. I mean, basically, they have all we have to do is go to every garage and go to their trash pile. You'd be amazed at what you come up with.
Every single week in Seacock, there's many
Yeah.
doors that's dented and probably going to be thrown away. Seacock
Right.
Speedway is a rough track.
I mean,
It's
things
tight,
come off
it's
flapping
tiny.
off the cars.
These
and
guys are
everything.
doing 90 miles an hour on little tiny tracks, so they're always banging, trading paint, as they call it. You see sparks flying just about every single turn. Crazy.
Your ex was a Jesse, so you got to learn how to use Jesse.
Maybe we could get a bidding war on them their doors, Steve said. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
right.
Okay, Steve, thank you for so much. And pet Lexi for us, please.
I love it. She put her leash in your lap. I love it.
I love that dog.
Take good care. Thanks so much for joining
Have a
us.
wonderful walk.
Give her a nice pet for us.
Thank you for stopping by, Gary. I watched a couple of your videos the other night. I actually had time. As
$1 million sold.
as usual, they were fun. Go over and check Gary at RV Living Life, you guys. He has a lot of do-it-yourself videos and stuff like that. So,
Jesse, are you singing to Carol? I hope so. She's somebody who deserves to be sung to. She's a Jesse's girl.
oh, what a beautiful morning! Oh, what a beautiful day!
No, you're supposed to be singing Jesse's girl. Do you remember that song? That's what's his name?
I hate that
Rick
song.
Springfield.
Yeah, it's a guy. It's a guy that's lusting after his best friend's girl. The guy's a creep. Sorry. I wish that I had Jesse's girl. Really?
The puppies need to go out.
I never liked that song. Never
The
liked
Wigglebutts
that
puppies.
song.
They are cute puppies, everybody. So
They
go
are
check them
cute.
out.
Yeah, very cute.
They're pretty laid back doggies too. They
are.
really are.
They
Even
are.
the puppy is laid back for a puppy.
We really miss having a dog. Not that we're going to get one, but we do.
You do miss.
We do miss.
So I gotta enjoy you guys' dogs.
Yeah,
because
now we're living vicariously through other
Everybody
people's
else's
dogs.
dogs, right.
At my new job, they had this lady comes and walks in the morning and has a dog that chases the geese off the golf course, and his name is Benner. So I get to see that dog every day now, and I kind of, he's an old dog, but he's really, really, really cool.
Thanks so much, William, for coming to join us. Go have it. I hope your Sunday dinner is delicious. And look forward to seeing you next week. And I'll see you tomorrow on Sue's. I should make Sue's tomorrow. I should be able to stay awake long enough at 6 p.m.
See, Doreen thinks I'm a faithful
I
husband.
like that, right?
I am a faithful
Sure,
husband, really.
you are.
I am.
Yeah, Mark is turning an RV into a tiny home.
That's
Insulation,
probably
siding,
what
and
we're gonna
raising
end
the
up
roof.
doing. I swear.
Oh,
to
you're
God.
going to raise the roof too. Wow.
Oh, dude.
That's going to be
Ambitious.
awesome videos. That's going to be awesome
Make a
videos.
video on that. You'll yeah, definitely. People will be interested in seeing that.
So come on, how much do you want for them doors? I almost wanted to ask how much would you give me, but then I knew I might be tempted. Then he'd be mad at me because that wouldn't be very
Hey,
honest to
$1,000.
him.
I'll give my.
Oh, that old man wasn't giving no $1,000.
I'll give my my cousin a couple $100 to fend him
Yeah.
off, and I'll keep $800 for myself.
That old man wasn't giving no $1,000.
No, he was not giving.
He was giving. He was maybe gonna go give $5, like I said.
Steve said we went for a few months without a dog too before Lucas adopted us. It's very true.
Exactly.
It's very true. Lucas is a sweet dog, so we get to meet Lucas.
Yeah, Lucas. And I almost put Lucas's bones in the mail, but I forgot your address at home. So, and I looked on your about page, but you don't have your address on it. So I know I have your address at home because I have it on your envelope with your sticker still in it. So because we haven't done your shout out yet either, but I do have yours. So I have to remember next time I go to the post office to bring your address with me. So Lucas's bones are right now floating in my car to be given to Lucas.
Steve, those stock car doors would look really nice on your fence. They're starting a bidding war.
Yeah, $50, right?
I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding.
Dorian's been 2 years without a dog. She loves not having to worry about a pet.
I-
That's where he's at this
that's
point.
That's where I'm at.
As
Because
much as he misses her.
I would take Sweepy back for another 50 years, not even blink, not even care. So don't take this wrong, but it's nice not having to worry about her. And I guess that sounds rotten, doesn't it?
No, not at all.
No, I don't mean that.
Because I was there, many years ago when
But-
we had lost our dog, one of our dogs, and I didn't want another dog at
And
that point
Susie,
either because I
I
didn't want
used to
that
love-
responsibility.
I used to love the dogs. Susie used to take care of the dogs.
Right.
And then Susie got to the point where I'm at now, where she didn't want a dog anymore. And then I did. And part of the deal was I would take care of the dogs, which I did. I did everything for Sweet Pea. I did everything for Spike. Susie loved them, and that was fine. But I spent 13 years of my life nurturing the dog,
Right.
and I don't think I have the energy.
But Joe's of Travel, thanks so much for joining us. We so appreciate you. Take good care of yourself, and
Thank
we look forward
you.
to seeing you.
Very, very much. It's 6 o'clock, guys. We gotta let everybody go here. So we
And
just
Vanessa said it doesn't sound wrong at all, so don't worry.
no. I mean, and you know what I'm saying. I mean, I love that dog to death. I would take her back in a second, and I would take another dog if I was younger and had more energy. I really would.
And there might be another one someday. They might
But-
find us,
But hitting the road,
but don't tell them.
and trying to find a vet and
That's the thing. The vet thing is scary.
the expense in my retirement to take care of a dog. I mean, every time you walk into a vet, it's $300 every single time, pretty much, no matter what. Even
Carol said she sure loved you, Marin.
yeah,
she
she did, and I love that dog too. I mean, I just love that dog to death.
It's true, Vanessa. You do have to plan your day around them. You know
do.
that your
And we
life,
do.
our life. Sweet Pea was our life.
Even all of our YouTube videos,
Yeah.
we had to go places where you could have Sweet Pea, or you had to leave Sweet Pea in the car, and it was always worry. It was always the Sweet Pea this, Sweet Pea that, and I love her, but it's nice not having to worry about it. That's all. And
Congrats, Doreen. You got it finished. Yeah, it's always good when you get the video finished and sent off.
Yep.
Another check mark
accomplishment. I love
done,
it.
right?
I'm starting to panic now. I got 2 more videos left that I gotta nurture, and I'm ready to go here. And then I gotta do some editing. I ain't had a whole lot of time, so I gotta sit down after work and spend at least 3 hours a day editing so I can get caught up. Because come hell or high water, I'm not missing putting up videos.
Oh, you forgot to see that Jesse went up to $50.50.
So, hey guys, it's been fun. We'll see you all next week. I'll be putting up a video here coming Wednesday. Keep an eye out for it, and we'll put out a video next Saturday too. And we will be here next week, same bat time, same bat channel. We thank all of y'all for coming by. We consider all of you our family and our friends, and we love every single one of
thank
you.
you, guys.
And that's from the bottom of our hearts. That we mean.
Thank you for coming to join us and we did
yes,
have fun, and you
yes.
guys make it fun.
You do.
because Without
You always
you,
leave us smiling.
we'd be talking to ourselves.
Yep.
I do that too often. Oh, see, there he goes.
Whoop.
Jesse's hitting buttons.
So, guys, I
Bye,
love
everyone.
I love y'all. Lori, tell Tom we said hi, and y'all have a wonderful week. I hope everybody stays happy and healthy and has a whole heck of a lot of fun.
Have a great week, everybody.
Thank you
Take good care.
all.